Actually, you do that.
We're going to wash all these clothes. Tomorrow?
Tuesday. Wash all the laundry today though, but Tuesdays are gonna be your wash day, okay?
Okay, so...
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today's gonna be a get it all done, like a lot done, hopefully. I have a ton to do. We're actually going to Georgia tonight. We're really excited. We haven't went in a while, so we're excited to see our family and my niece and nephew. But in order to go, I like to have our house clean and organized as possible before we leave, so that way when we come back on Sunday, it's easy. All we gotta do is unload the truck from like what we took with us. I've noticed that if I don't clean the house, and obviously we go on a trip or just go somewhere for the day, it is just so overwhelming when you come home. It's not enjoyable to come home, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this house in order.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scared.
Alright, so here I'm just kind of going through some stuff that I just bought from Walmart. I got my niece and nephew some early birthday and Christmas gift, or late Christmas gifts, early birthday gifts. And then while I was there, I ended up picking up this black hoodie because my husband needed a good, just like throw on jacket, you know. His other jacket he has is great, but it's, oops, sorry, that is my phone. It's not that thick. So this one is thick, but it can also be worn if it's not too cold outside. I don't know. It's just a great staple. If I can find the link for it, I will link it. It was like $24 and he wears it every single day. He loves it so much. So if you have a guy in your life, whether it's a son, brother-in-law, husband, uncle, I don't know, this is like a good jacket. It would be a great gift, honestly. And I got Dylan a medium. I would definitely recommend sizing up on the jacket, just because that way if they're wearing like long sleeves underneath of it, they'll still have room to move. So then I folded all these blankets and sheets up. Some of them were hanging on the chairs just so they could finish drying, because the night that I threw them in the dryer, they weren't quite done, but I wanted to switch over to the other clothes, so I just figured I'll lay them out over the chairs to air dry. So I got those folded and put up. Some of them are going with us to Georgia, but instead of leaving them on the table, I wanted to just get the whole house as visually clean as they possibly could. So I just went ahead and put them away, although I turned around and took them right back out. Alright, so I'm moving into my bedroom. I'm going to make my bed, clean up in here real quick, just get all the trash off the nightstands. But you will notice that the headboard that I just got and I shared 2 videos ago is not in here. So I wanted to quickly share for those who might be curious. Whenever I purchased the headboard, when I initially opened up the box, I did get a strong smell. Like it smelled like new furniture, but it was just kind of stronger than normal. Put it in the bedroom, and then I left to go pick up the kids from school, came home, went into the bedroom, and my whole room smelled like that smell. So I was like, oh no, can't do this. If you didn't know, I have a very strong sense of smell. So I took it outside, was like, I'll air it out in the sun. So I put it out back, let it air out all day, and it didn't fix it. So then I was like, okay, well, let me look it up on Google how to get rid of the smell of new furniture. The first thing that popped up was use vinegar and water. So I add some vinegar to a bottle, I dilute it with water just as I'm told on Google, and I spray the whole headboard down. Well, my friends, don't recommend, because I don't know why, but now the entire headboard smells like vinegar, and the vinegar will not leave the wood. It's like it's saturated into it because the actual headboard itself was never sealed, and I should have thought about this, but I didn't, and I just figured, oh, whenever vinegar dries, the smell dissipates. At least that's what everybody says. That's not the case with the headboard. So then it smelled like vinegar. I brought it in, and I was like, okay, we'll just deal with it, and hopefully it'll air out in the house. Well, it didn't, and my husband could smell it, then I could smell it, so we decided to put it out in the carport and let it air out for a week or two. That way, when we bring it in, it won't smell like, I don't know, a bag of dirty socks. I don't know. I don't like the smell of vinegar at all. Like, and I can't believe I did that, but anyway, that's why the headboard's not in the bedroom. We'll get it back in there eventually. It's just airing out, and hopefully it'll smell a lot better soon.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall?
Now that everything is put away, I'm going to work on wiping down the kitchen island, and then I'm actually going to load the dishwasher. Typically, I would have loaded the dishwasher first and then wiped all the countertops down, but whenever I'm cleaning, sometimes I just jump from one thing to the next. Whatever needs to be done that I see right away is what I work on. It's definitely, I think all women do that, though. We jump from thing to thing. It's like, oh, wait a second, the floor needs to be clean. Well, let me grab the broom. And then when you're grabbing the broom, you realize that the window needs to be cleaned. So then you start cleaning the window. And then you see that the dishes need to be done. So then you start loading the dishwasher. It's crazy, but that's just how we work. Alright, so moving back by the back door, I am going to sort through all these containers and bins that I need to actually utilize throughout the house. And I know some of you are going to be like, you're such a mean dog mom, not letting your dogs in. They just went out, okay? And I just got to say this because every time I am editing a video, I notice these things too, like her wagging her tail when I came up to the door. And obviously, as I'm watching it back, I feel kind of bad. But in the moment, I'm like, you just went outside. Go use the bathroom. Like, chill outside for a minute. My dogs just absolutely hate being outside. As soon as they go outside, they want back in. But then Honey just likes to lay in her kennel, so I've been trying to get her to stay more active. So I was making her stay outside a little longer. All right, so we're gonna move outside. I'm gonna hang up this blanket that I just pulled out of the washing machine. This one's kind of thick and it does shed a lot, so I like to just hang this one on the line. And then you'll see my headboard out there trying to air out, and then watch me smell it. It cracks me up because I'm not kidding y'all. I'm not joking when it comes to scents. I can't. So anyway, at that point I thought it smelled okay, and that's when I brought it in and realized that it absolutely did not. The vinegar was very much still there. But then I came in here, started some laundry. I'm gonna get that going so that way when we do get home from our Georgia trip, everything is clean and all we have to do is wash the laundry that we took with us. All right, moving into the dining room. I did move the dog kennel. I don't know why there was a weird jump in the video. I'm assuming when I hit record, I actually turned the camera off, not back on. So I did just move the kennel out of the way, and I'm just gonna sweep underneath of it and like behind it and stuff, and you can see all the dog hair that piles up. Our dog Honey, she sheds a lot, and she'll like rub her body up against the kennel to like scratch herself, and it just like hair just falls off in behind her and stuff. But I'm actually moving the kennel out of the dining room today. I wanted to try something different, so we decided to put the kennel by the back sliding glass door, so it's right next to the sliding glass door, where usually our trash can goes, but I just wanted to try something new, just kind of get it out of the dining room. I have had the dog kennel in the dining room since pretty much we purchase this house. Every now and then we'll take it down and leave it down for a couple days, but our dogs love their kennels. That's their house to them, so I've always had to just try to find a spot for it, and our bedrooms are small, so there's really no room in any of the rooms for the kennel, so this just has always worked. But we actually really like it by the back door so far. It's great, and I think we're going to leave it like that. Obviously, it's not the most appealing thing to have a dog kennel in your kitchen space, but you know, what can you do when you have a small house? One thing I will say though, since adding it to, or like over there by the back sliding glass door, what's been nice is because it's been raining here a lot. It's been like gloomy, horrible weather here in Florida, and like a lot of times the dogs go out and they come in, I can't always catch all three of them. So as they take off to their kennel or wherever they're going, they track in all throughout the house. I'm constantly mopping. I feel like I can't keep up with our floors. So having the kennel by the back door allows them to kind of dry off a bit before they roam the house. So that's been really nice. I feel like it's definitely helping keep the house clean. Plus, I did whip out my Robo Vac that I got for Mother's Day a couple years ago. I had it stored under my bed for a long time because for a while I was just constantly on the go, and I was always paranoid that the vacuum was going to start up whenever I left and like get caught on something. I don't know, I have like these crazy fears. But anyway, I stopped using it for a while, but then I decided, you know what, let me just use it again, and anytime it's not on, I'll just turn the switch off so that way it doesn't have the opportunity to go without me saying go. And that has also helped keep up with the house. If you don't have a Robo Vac, highly recommend one, especially if you have dogs. Like the dog hair accumulates so fast. Even though our dogs are not like really big shedders, it still piles up in dirt and debris, so that's been a huge help. But anyway, moving on, I am going to go ahead and just vacuum the floors. The vacuum I'm using here is called the Eureka Flash Stick Vacuum. I really like this one a lot. I've actually been using it for months now. I had it actually sent to me for free as a sponsorship. I reviewed it over on my cleaning channel, and I definitely stand behind the Eureka brand. I have multiple different products by them, and every one of them have been great. So anyway, I'm just going to vacuum the floors really quick. I am going to vacuum the whole house though today. Usually I don't do that. I typically vacuum like the kids' rooms like maybe once or twice a week, if that. The dogs really don't go in their bedroom, so their room don't get as bad as like the main living space in here. So yeah, that kind of saves me a lot of time not having to vacuum their rooms every day. But as far as the main living space goes, this has to be done at least every other day. If I don't vacuum once a day or every other day, oh gosh, y'all don't even want to know. I wanted to ask you guys, are y'all interested in seeing a house tour? Let me know. I haven't filmed one in a very long time. I believe that the last home tour that I actually filmed, I was like, oh, this will be the last home tour. Because at that time, I thought we were moving, and I thought for sure that we were selling our house, but we never did. So, are you interested in seeing a tour, like a realistic house tour? Let me know. Also, I wanted to ask you guys to please, if you're watching this video, just leave an emoji comment down below. Comments and just engagement in general helps my channel so much, and I truly, truly appreciate it. And I have a friend here on YouTube, Kelly from Kelly's Corner. I've shared her channel multiple times with you guys. I really love her channel, and I really love her as a person. I wanted to add that in here because she is just as genuine in person, like when you talk to her, like in real life. Although, like, it's so weird saying that because this is real life that we're sharing, but it is like, I don't know. You know, it's filmed, so it's kind of hard to know if someone's being super genuine, but I can tell you, Kelly is definitely one of the most genuine YouTubers I've ever met, ever. So definitely recommend, like I said, I'll link her channel below. Let her know I sent you over. But she was asking her followers to leave butterfly emojis, and I love the idea. It definitely gets people kind of out of their comfort zone, leaving comments, lets you know that, you know, I can see you commenting, so I know you're there. It helps with engagement. It's a great way to kind of just have that engagement as a community. So I would love for you guys to leave any emoji that you want. If we could kind of like we should come up with one, maybe like a painting emoji or something. We should do that. Do like the paint emoji. Because we all know I love a good DIY. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been wanting to ask for a while. I just never really had the opportunity to bring it up.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
All right, so I'm just finishing up mopping. I'm going to finish up the dining room and the kitchen. And I wanted to point out, it's been such a long time since I've seen the dining room without the dog kennel. It looks so pretty. I love this space. It took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do for the dining room. I cannot wait to get the trim on the wall. I actually have a project coming up for that once my knee's healed. That'll be a really quick, easy DIY that I'm telling you, anybody can do. So y'all have to stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. Also, if you're not following my Instagram, make sure you do. It's Karrie Lynn __. I've been sharing some like behind the scenes projects that I'm working on. So you actually get to see it first on Instagram before I get a full video out. That is the beauty of short form content, is quick and easy. With YouTube, I film and then I edit over like the course of the week whenever I have extra free time in between, like mom life and stuff. So videos don't always go up as fast as I can get them up on Instagram. But that's a whole thing. Anyway, I did want to say, when I'm mopping my floors, I always get asked what products I'm using, and honestly, every time I mop, it's different. Sometimes I use like Pine Sol or Pine Glow, but today I'm actually just using Dawn and water. I actually discovered that this worked really well one day when I was out of cleaners. I boiled some water, because sometimes I'll boil water to mop with if the floors are like really bad and I want to like steam the grout real good. But I didn't have any cleaner, so I just took like the soap dispenser and I put 2 squirts of Dawn in the O-Cedar mop bucket that was full of water, and I mopped the floors, and I was like shocked at how clean they felt. They weren't like sticky. They didn't have a weird residue that some products leave behind. The Dawn was like a game changer, and ever since then I've been using it on a regular basis, and I definitely recommend. But that's actually going to be it for today's video. I never even got an overview of the house being clean, but you could see as I was finishing up with each room, they are all nice and clean. So definitely happy to have this all taken care of before we left. It did make a huge difference when we came home to a clean house. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a paint emoji down below. I hope to see you guys in my next video in just a couple days. And until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.